The devastating winds that have been transforming wildfires into blowtorches have persisted for another week. The fires are threatening lives and wreaking havoc on homes, businesses and cultural landmarks in LA and the rest of South California. Accuweather now estimates damages and economic losses between $250 and $275 billion from an earlier estimate of $135 to $150 billion. Lost salaries and interruptions to the supply chain are examples of secondary losses that a commercial forecaster has considered for its estimate. According to Edison International, the Southern California Edison Company is ready to turn off power if the next round of strong winds makes it necessary. The company's website states that about 430,000 customers would be affected by scheduled disruptions. Accuweather's chief meteorologist Jonathan Porter said this is already one of the worst wildfires in California history. On Tuesday, the U.S. Storm Prediction Center warned of extreme fire conditions throughout 5,872 square kilometers around LA. This is due to the resurgence of winds, which will whip flames with gusts strong enough to cause tropical storms. Conditions will remain critical until Wednesday for an even bigger area, which is home to almost 9 million people. More than 12,000 buildings and more than 40,000 acres in the Altadena and Pacific Palisades neighborhoods of LA have been destroyed by the fires. Gavin Newsom, the California governor, said the fires would be the country's worst natural disaster in terms of just the costs associated with it, in terms of the scale and scope as well. And for more on this, a correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report. Listen to this.
The recent California wildfires have caused unprecedented economic damage. They are still ongoing, by the way, potentially making it the costliest in U.S. history, from property losses, which are direct, to health-related expenses, to significant indirect costs. Supply chains have notably been disrupted, notably for goods reliant on California, and also its infrastructure. Agricultural production has also suffered due to smoke exposure and the damaging of crops. The technology sector will likely face delays and increased costs, especially for components either made in California or transported through that state. These disruptions are likely to result in higher prices for consumers nationwide. Now, the employment market is also affected with potential wage increases due to rebuilding efforts as well as labor shortages. All of this cumulative impact underscores the excessive and intensive ramifications of these wildfires, which really go beyond any physical destruction at this point. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.